All right, guys. So another day's in the books for Nvidia stock, and we went up a little bit. Nothing crazy. It looks like 65 cents in the green, up around 0.5% on the day. And we have to break down everything that you need to know about the charts and some news that we just got regarding Supermicro computer. So, guys, jam-packed video. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and get up to 15 stocks from Moo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks and a $30 cash reward. And fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, and overall your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, what are you waiting for? Get your free money from Moo using that link down below or by going to stocksurfs.com/Moo. And with that being said, cheers. Let's get right into the video. So Nvidia stock, guys, pretty good day across the board. We had a nice 65-cent green day, up around 0.5%, and we had a big move after the bell yesterday, which got us to about $140, or not yesterday, on Friday, which got us to about $140 per share, and we chopped around all day today between around 135, 136 on the low end to about $138, $139 on the high end. And again, we had a 0.5% green day in the midst of a pretty red day across the board, except for the Russell, which went up almost 0.5%. So you guys can see Nvidia is slowly trying, not fully, but is trying to reverse back to the upside on the 5-day, 5-minute. You guys can see we got hit from 143 down to $132 per share, which I think we hit that on Thursday right before close. And since Thursday right before close, we've been making higher lows. You guys can see if I get the circle tool out, you guys can see right here, boom, higher low, and even though we dumped off heading into close today, we closed at a higher low, and at the same time, we made a higher high on Friday in the aftermarket as we broke out from 135 all the way to almost $140 per share. So this is a promising sign for the bulls in the short term that Nvidia is starting to reverse back up. But here on the 20-day 1-hour chart, to play devil's advocate, we are struggling to break out of the 180 SMA resistance, and we are technically still in a downtrend in the very short term. Obviously, if you pull up the long-term charts, we're uptrending. Nobody's denying that, but in the very short term, we're talking the last week or two, we have been selling off. You guys see this channel right here. We're still in it, and we have to break out of let's say 138 to 140 for us to really start to reverse out of this channel, at least in my opinion. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. And if we're able to successfully break out of the 180 SMA resistance on the 1-hour chart here at 140, we could start doing exactly that, breaking out. And I just set my alert at $140 per share, and we'll see exactly what this thing does in the short term at that level. And also keep your eyes on, this head and shoulders. I blanked out there for a second. We have the left shoulder right here, the head's right here, and the right shoulder is right here. So this could also be a head and shoulders in the making, which makes it even more important for this to break out of 140 for the bulls, at least from the bullish perspective, right? So that's why my alert is at 140. We'll see if we get out of there, which also happens to be the neckline of this head and shoulders. So if we break out of 140, the head and shoulders is out the window pretty much, which a head and shoulders is a bearish pattern, right? You guys probably know that. So that's what we're noticing on the smaller time frames. On the 4-hour chart, we're still obviously uptrending. We're still above the 180 SMA, which has acted as support for a couple of weeks. That's good. And by the way, Nvidia's earnings are on the 20th. So almost 2 weeks away, guys. On the 20th after the bell, they're reporting earnings. So let me show you all this article that I was reading earlier today about Nvidia and Supermicro Computer. By the way, guys, hit that like button, run those likes up, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube, and sign up to the email list. It's free in the description box. I'm sending you all my top 3 stocks every Monday right to your email. No spam, no BS. It's free, just straight up value in the email list down below. Make sure you guys sign up. So Nvidia shifts from Supermicro Computer, aims to ensure AI supply consistency. Coming down here a little bit more, you guys can see, according to a Digitimes article posted on Monday today, Nvidia is said to be routing orders originally placed with Supermicro Computer to other vendors in order to minimize interruptions in the AI server supply chain. This change seeks to steady Nvidia's activities in light of financial reporting difficulties at Supermicro, which we might as well make a video on that at some point in the future, as they failed to submit their financials. If they fail to submit their financials by November 20th, oh my gosh, this could cause delisting in the stock, which, man, that is not good news at all. And if you guys didn't know, after regulators or auditor resignations and questions on its financial transparency, Supermicro has come under close examination, and it seems like Nvidia is slowly cutting ties. After Hindenburg Research published a brief analysis challenging the company's accounting policies last week, the AI server provider saw its sharpest weekly stock loss on record at more than 45%. Guys, that's big. Supermicro then postponed its annual 10K submission, saying it expects little change in its fiscal 2024 figures. In other words, they're saying, we're screwed, guys. We got to postpone this. This is not good news. Yeah, man. Nvidia is trying to maintain a consistent supply chain for the AI server market by rerouting orders to other suppliers. Not the best news for Supermicro. I guess good for Nvidia. They're trying to steady things out a bit here, but again, not the best news for Supermicro by any stretch of the imagination, right, guys? So that is the news that we just got today. And I checked Supermicro stock. It wasn't dumping all too much, at least at close. Let me pull it up and see here, guys, very quickly. It looks like we dumped off aggressively a couple of days ago, but not so much today. But it looks like here, man, on the 30th of October, we were at $49 in the pre-market on SMCI. Now we're at 26. So we've pretty much cut in half in just a couple of trading days. Not the best sign at all for this stock, but it's all good because Nvidia looks pretty good, again, especially if it breaks 140. So all eyes are on $140 per share on Nvidia stock. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon, where I'm building my private portfolio, full transparency. You guys get to see all the real-time buys, sales, positions, all of that good stuff in the Patreon portfolio. There's also a Discord. I post my charts and ideas throughout the week. All of that is linked down below, or go to stocksurfs.com/Patreon. I'll catch you on the inside. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.